For 21 seasons on American Pickers, Wolfe and Frank Fritz were one of TV's most popular duos. But now, it's all over. Here's everything you need to know about the ugly feud that will change the way you think about American Pickers. In retrospect, signs of a major schism in the world of American Pickers were present way back in the spring of 2020. At first, season 21 of the series kept up with the show's format of Wolfe and Frank Fritz traveling around the US looking for treasure and moving on to the next stop. But starting with the episode Goes to the West, which originally aired on September 7, 2020, Fritz was nowhere to be seen. Neither Wolfe nor store manager Danielle Kobe gave any explanation for Fritz's extended absence, an American Pickers first, and barely acknowledged that anything was different, even as Dani was also suddenly promoted to on-location picking partner. Due to pandemic lockdowns and restrictions on TV production, season 22 of American Pickers didn't hit the air until January 2021, nearly a year after those initial Fritz-free episodes debuted. With Fritz still gone from the show, worried fans finally realized that the American Pickers star might be gone for good. Finally, in July 2021, Frank Fritz emerged and broke his silence, explaining why he was no longer a part of the show that had made him a reality TV superstar. In an interview with The Sun, Fritz claims he didn't leave American Pickers, but rather stopped participating in the series due to medical reasons. He said, "I didn't leave the show. I finished shooting and then I had a little back surgery and the pandemic came." He also claimed at the time, "It's up to the network whether I come back on the show." On top of a condition with his back that required surgery, Fritz also suffers from Crohn's disease, a serious and chronic inflammatory disease that affects the digestive system. He also recently lost more than 65 pounds, which he attributed to exercising more and quitting alcohol. But though he claimed his absence has had to do with health issues, Fritz said his former partner hasn't had his back. Frank Fritz said that his falling out with Wolfe, whom he says he's known for more than 40 years, began quietly sometime before news of the American Pickers feud reached the public in 2021. Fritz recounted to The Sun, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is." The lack of communication seemed to make some other issues of resentment bubble up for Fritz, particularly tension with Wolfe over the production of American Pickers. Fritz alleged, "The show was tilted towards him 1000%. But despite calling out Wolfe, Fritz said he accepted his role as playing second fiddle. As he explained, "It's like you've got Aerosmith and there's Steven Tyler and he's the front man. I found my spot. I'm second and he's number one on the show. That's no problem with me, but maybe he does have a problem."
You can't ride this bike by yourself. You have to have two people to balance it.
On July 21, 2021, the History Channel made it official. A representative from the network told Entertainment Weekly that Fritz's long tenure on American Pickers had indeed come to an end. According to the rep, not only were there no plans to bring Fritz back to the series, but he also no longer fit into the franchise's quote, "big picture." At that point, Wolfe finally weighed in on Fritz's absence without acknowledging any of the criticisms that have been levied at him. He released a statement wishing his former co-star well, writing, "I've known Frank for as long as I can remember. He's been like a brother to me. The journey that Frank, Dani, and I started back in 2009, like all of life, has come with its highs and lows, blessings and challenges, but it has also been the most rewarding. I will miss Frank just like all of you, and I pray for the very best and all good things for him on the next part of his journey."
You have to get used to change, though. I mean, that's some of the biggest arguments you and I have when we're on the road is change, man.
No,
change.
While Wolfe's statement on the ongoing Frank Fritz affair was brief, polite, and professional, remarks from another individual in the American Pickers family were a bit more dramatic. On August 2, 2021, Dani Colby, the third cast member of American Pickers, released a statement on the behind-the-scenes drama via Instagram, and she clearly picked a side. Alongside a photo of herself and Wolfe, Colby wrote, "I'm proud of how you have handled the last 12 years and look forward to many more years of rolling around this big blue marble together. I'm truly saddened for the loss of Frank on the show. I'm incredibly sad for his struggles. I wish things could have been different, but we must be accountable for our actions when we cause instability or pain and suffering to others." Colby further alluded to the behind-the-scenes situation by saying, "Frank caused so much pain for himself that it has been hard to watch. I truly hope Frank receives all the help he needs." By August 4, 2021, Fritz returned to The Sun to issue another blistering statement, calling out his former co-host once again. Not mincing words, in response to Wolfe's statement on his departure from the series, Fritz said, "Mike's statement was bull. Somebody wrote it out for him. I don't believe in 10 years he said 5 nice things to me, you know? Unless he was cutting somebody else down and we were both laughing." Fritz also told The Sun that he's not done fighting for a way back to the spotlight. "Thousands of people want me back. They've got a petition to get me back on the show. I could go either way and find a new show, have something new, and have just as much fun. So look out for that possibility, Frank Fritz fans." As for Wolfe, the American Pickers host did not immediately respond to Fritz's comments. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies and TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.